Hola! Happy 4th to everyone. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. I just wanted to say that before I get started with my reading. I hope everybody is safe. If you are drinking today, do not drive. Call for a designated driver, call for a cab, call for somebody to definitely help you out with that. Be careful when you are in the mix of a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are roofing people and doing really shitty things to people. So beware of your drinks and who is around you. I just want to say that. That is the message I have for today. Be careful what you're eating. Just be aware of what is going on around you for sure. With that being said, today is my 45th birthday. I feel fabulous today. I didn't know how I would feel being halfway to 50, but I feel pretty fucking good. I have a day full of parades and fireworks, and I was invited to a barbecue, so I will not be spending my birthday alone, which is fabulous. Thank you, God, for that. And thank you to my friends that definitely invited me. I would mention your names, but I'm not sure if you'd want me to, so I'm not going to do that. I just want you to know I love you very much, and I really appreciate you making me part of your day so I'm not alone. Definitely. If by chance my kiddo is watching this, I want you to know I love you very much and I miss you so very much. With that being said, let's get started. The reading I have today is What Deceit is Being Hidden from You. Now, this deceit could be good deceit. This deceit could be bad deceit. Whatever it is, what deceit is being hidden from you at this time? Let's get started. Oh, wait. Before I get started, I actually made it to 302 subscribers. So I went past the 300 mark. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I love you so very much, and I'm glad that you are getting the messages that I'm delivering from Spirit himself. So with that being said, let's get started. So the first card I pulled is the Three of Beetles, which is the Three of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is success through efforts, gains, being able to being recognized for your hard work. This is having success, financial success coming your way, which is absolutely beautiful. So that is being hidden from you. Or maybe what was being hidden, there's going to be two scenarios here. Is that people were trying to take this from you. But in reality, what it did is it actually had Spirit push you towards the success that you deserve, because you do deserve it. Everyone deserves it. We just have selfish and kind of shitty people out there that want to stop us from moving forward in our life. And I don't think that Spirit is going to recognize people that stop other people's success. And remember that whatever we put out into the universe boomerangs straight back to us. So if we're trying to hinder somebody's growth, we're actually just hindering our own, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous, if you ask me. The Three of Beetles is clarified with the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance is a sign of, I can never remember, Sagittarius, sorry. So a Sagittarius could be involved, in your situation. This is balance. This is healing. This is moderation. This is compromise. This is just really being able to, grow these, well, there isn't wings. Yeah, there is. These beautiful wings on your back. Being able to heal from what people have done to you. I think there might be a Sagittarius trying to help you with your finances. It doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, definitely. I think that you have just really stepped into your power, and you're really moving forward, and you're really moving towards having a lot of success in your life, even if at this time it does not feel like it. I feel like, I know me personally, and I'm sure a lot of you that are connected to me have been on this emotional roller coaster the last, 2 weeks. Going up and down about how you're feeling, what's going on in your life, what has gone on in your life, what you need to compromise in, what you need to heal from, and what you're needing to balance in your life. I do feel like it's finances. I do feel like you're going to have success in whatever you are trying to achieve. So I want to say congratulations, because I think you've worked very hard for this. The next card is Three of Dragonflies, which is Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is happiness and achievements. This could even be somebody that is getting ready to get married. This is weddings, celebrations. This could be today, celebrating, your success. Maybe you're going to achieve something and you're going to be celebrating it. It is 3 cups of love. 3 cups of love that you offered yourself, or you have offered yourself 1 cup and there's 2 other people coming in to offer you love. Whatever it is, it's going to be happy. It is probably, a lot of you might be getting engaged. If you are, please comment below. I'd love to hear about that. If you're just celebrating your accomplishments, your success, whatever it is, I would love to hear about it. So please comment below. The 3 of Cups is clarified with the 6 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is happiness from the past. This is old love being revived. This is friendships. This is, just people from your past coming in to offer you 6 cups of love. Maybe you have been estranged from people that you love. Maybe you haven't talked to your family in a long time. Maybe it is your children. Maybe it is somebody that from your past that you offered your, 6 cups of love to that denied it, that didn't want it then. Whatever your circumstances are, you do have happiness from the past coming in on top of having that 3 cups of having that, just achievements and happiness and weddings and family celebrations. So this could be your family coming in to celebrate something with you. This could be your soul family, your soul tribe. It doesn't even have to be blood relatives. I think that in the past, people have tried to keep you from being able to celebrate. I think in the past, people have really done you so wrong that even your family turned against you. But I think that your family's waking up. The universe is waking us all up to truths that have been going on, truths in our reality, truths in our situations, and also doing that with the people around us. And I think that people have a lot of regret for the way that they've treated you. And with that being said, I feel like what's being hidden is your family, or there's going to be some type of celebration that's going to be happening, maybe that you're not aware of. Maybe it's, a surprise party. Who knows? You just don't know. So with that being said, it's we're looking at 6, 7, 8, 9 cups of love with these 2 cards together. So that's almost to a 10. So that's beautiful. We have the Page of Dragonflies, which is the Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Excuse me. This is happy news on an emotional level. This is happiness coming straight towards you. This is messages of happiness, of love being offered to you. This page is going to come in and give you news, give you love maybe that you're not receiving from anyone else. Just so far, I look at these cards and we start off with the 3 of Beetles, then we go to the 3 of Cups, and now we're to the Page of Cups. It is going to be regarding, this message is going to be regarding your finances and love. And if it has to do with family, then that's what it's going to be about. Maybe there's going to be somebody coming in to offer you new love. Maybe it's somebody that's a secret admirer is what I'm hearing. I don't know. You're going to have to put, yourself in whatever resonates in your situation. I don't feel like this is a negative deceit. I think this is a positive deceit that's being hidden from you. Definitely. I don't feel any negative vibes. Actually, I feel like the vibes are very good. They're vibrating high. And I think that your life's about to change and you're not aware of it. Or if you are, you might suspect it, but you've been waiting for this for a very long time and you're just ready for it to happen to you. So the Page of Cups, the Page of Dragonflies is fucking clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Life. Constantly turning the wheel. Wheel of Life never stops moving. It's constantly going. It's constantly going. My visions that I've been seeing for a very long time are of bike tires that are constantly moving. It shows me the wheel going and going, and it shows me people pedaling and pedaling and pedaling. Like they're pedaling so much to get to the top of this wheel. And I think what Spirit's trying to say is that, we're all constantly trying to better our life. And the wheel is always constantly moving. And it's your turn. What is your turn? That's what you need to ask yourself. Is it your turn to be on top, or is it your turn to be on bottom? This is the wheel of karma also. Are you reaping in your good karma, or are you reaping in your bad karma? Because people are being hit with fucking karma. Have you treated somebody unfairly? Have you gossiped, lied about them? Have you used their struggles in life to make them look bad? Have you deceived them to their face? Are you in a relationship and one person in the relationship is stepping out on the other? What is your bad karma? Did you steal somebody's financial gain? Have you hidden somebody's financial gain? Whatever it is, that karma is coming right back. It's boomeranging straight back to you. So what you put out into the universe is exactly what the fuck the universe is going to get back to you. People, remember that. It's better to be a good, unconditionally loving person than it is to be a deceitful piece of shit that is going to reap the bad karma eventually. They might think they got away with it, but they're not getting away with it anymore because the universe has had it with people like that. We have grief work. So maybe what you're not seeing is that you have been on a tremendous cycle of working through grief. Maybe there has been situations and people used in your benefit to help you work through this. Maybe you're not recognizing that you went from being in a cocoon due to grief into this beautiful butterfly. And if that's the case, it's time to open your eyes to really the transformation that you have gone through because you've done the fucking grief work, or you are doing the grief work. People constantly are trying to stop having to feel the grief that we all have to go through in life. If it's a death of somebody that we love, if it's death to a situation, if it's death to a relationship, if it's losing a home, losing a job, being financially stable, not financially stable. Grief comes in so many different fucking ways, and it hits us all at once, it seems like. And instead of us working through it, feeling the pain and the anguish and the anxiety of it, we tend to try to cover it up with something. If it's sex, drugs, alcohol, if it's overthinking, if it's overeating, if it's being manipulative, if it is turning our backs on the people that we love, whatever it is to help us feel better, is not working anymore. Spirit's making us all go through this grief work. You can go sit in the bar every fucking night and get drunk to avoid this grief work, but in the morning you still feel the same. You can go get high. You can smoke weed. You can smoke meth. You can shoot heroin. Whatever your cup of tea is or was to cover this grief work up, it no longer works because Spirit wants us to work through the grief work. And I do feel like all of you beautiful souls have done that. Me included. I'm still going through a ton of grief, but I'm working through traumas that I have gone through since a child all the way up to being 45 years old. It's been a rough fucking journey. It's been hard to, I'll admit it, it's been hard to stay sober. I've relapsed a couple times on drinking. Not to the point where it's really affected me. One time it did, but there's a little bit more to that story. But, none of us are perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'll never be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I want to live a very free, happy, successful life. And I want people to stop pointing at me and talking about me and making me look bad because I might shine brighter than the rest. All we have to do is do our grief work. All we have to do is believe in the higher power, and the higher power will make you shine just as bright as the next person. And this has taken me 45 years to realize. I can say 45 now because I'm 45 today, and I'm really proud about being 45. I don't feel 45, I don't look 45, and I just feel great. And so, and that's because I finally have surrendered to the divine. I surrendered to God himself, needing help, asking him for help to free me from not only myself, but to free me from all of the pain and sorrow I've gone through in my life. Okay, so the grief work which is fucking amazing, is clarified with the star card. Sign of Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but this is all your wishes coming true. This is wishing upon a star for better things in your life, for, abundance, for love, for happiness, for success, for stability, for truth to be revealed. Because you have done this grief work, your wishes are being granted. That's what the deceit is. And I know deceit is like hidden agendas, but this is not a negative reading. This is a very positive reading. This is actually a very beautiful reading. You have surrendered to the divine, and because you have, and because you've worked through the grief that you've had to go through, that not only did you cause yourself, but other people, Spirit is going to grant you your wishes. So they're coming. So please don't give up. Don't feel like things aren't going to change in your life, because they are. New exercise program. So how weird is this? What's being hidden is a new exercise program. Maybe you are going to start working out. Maybe you're going to get a job that is going to require you to really work out, to get into shape, to feel good about yourself. Maybe you're wanting to lose weight and you've been wanting to do that for a long time. Maybe you've just been wanting to just, kind of muscle up, to become just healthy. But through this transformation, I think that the grief work really set you back. I think that it's been a very difficult road, a very difficult journey. And I think what's being hidden from you is that Spirit recognizes it. Spirit recognizes that you have changed, that you are changing. I mean, we're always changing each and every day. We can always surrender more and more to the divine each and every day. But I think that you're going to start feeling really good about yourself, which is going to push you into wanting to look good on the outside, to feel good on the outside. So what's being hidden is a new exercise program. And what's the new exercise program, which is really weird, is clarified with the hangman. Being in limbo, hanging around for something to do. I think what Spirit's telling you is, if you want to do this new exercise program, stop hanging around waiting for an opportunity to come at you to do this. Just do it on your own. So, this person is tied up, hung upside down, but truthfully, you're doing it to yourself. There's nothing holding this person besides themselves. You're making yourself be in this limbo, nobody else. You've been waiting around and waiting around, maybe for somebody to come into your life to spark an interest, to help you become healthier, to help you lose weight, to help you become more, whatever, fit, look better on the outside. But in reality, stop waiting for somebody else to do that for you and do it for yourself. This card is also a sign of Virgo. Spiritual growth, baby, spiritual growth. You have transformed into this beautiful butterfly. I want each and every one of you to know that I'm extremely proud of you. Spirit is extremely proud of you, because to have spiritual growth, you have to go through grief work. You have to, go through the dark night of the soul and see the bad decisions that you've made, to see the truth and reality of people around you and what they represent and what they bring into your life. At times we have to be alone and segregated away from the world, so we can find ourselves and grow into the beautiful, unconditionally loving people that we're growing into. Spiritual growth is amazing. I obviously am very spiritual, but I wasn't always spiritual. I grew up in darkness, and I mean darkness. I mean, to the point where when I did go through my awakening, I was seeing the serpent, and I was seeing the just weird. I mean, I could go. I need to do a video on really what my spiritual growth entailed, because what God had to show me is that there is, from my eyes, I could not see the evilness in the world. I could not see the evilness that I was raised with, that raised me. I couldn't see the evilness of people trying to hold me back and dim my light for so long, including myself. Spiritual growth is not a journey that is just easy. You don't just wake up one morning and be like, okay, I'm spiritual. I'm connected to the universe. I am, this and that. It's something that you grow into. And a lot of people really are jealous when people have spiritual growth, but it's fucking ridiculous, because all they have to do is surrender to the divine, allow themselves to open up to the reality that we are so connected to the higher power, that we have angels, guides, ancestors always around us, willing to help us willing to fight for us if we just work upon ourselves and become the beautiful souls that we were meant to be on this earth. Spiritual growth is clarified by the Queen of Cups, Cancer, baby. Cancer. Happy birthday to my Cancers. This is the most loving, kind, gentle person. She is very motherly. She has unconditional love in her heart for every person that she comes upon. Now, is every Cancer this way? No. I'm talking about people that have gone through their spiritual growth. This person, though, isn't, people take advantage of this person. People see their loving, kind heart as a weakness. And in reality, if they've gone through the spiritual growth, they can see right fucking through you. Because for one thing, Cancers to me are the most psychic zodiac sign out there. They are the most intuitive. And this represents the high priestess. Cancers represent the high priestess, which the high priestess is like one badass bitch. I hate to say it. I'm not trying to talk myself up. I know my spiritual gifts. I know that when my intuition tells me something, I know to listen to it. Did I always? Fuck no. I ignored it half my life. And that's why half my life was so bound and stuck in the darkness. And I was so fucking miserable. And I was using addictions to cover up everything that I didn't want to feel or see that was happening around me and that I was doing to myself and other people were doing to me. So, with that being said, if you are this Queen of Cups, you have gone through this spiritual growth. You are and you have transformed into this beautiful butterfly. This is transformation. When I sit outside to smoke, because I do smoke, I constantly am just surrounded by butterflies. I went on a hike the other day. I sat down and this butterfly flew right next to me and it was sitting like right behind me. And it's just the way that the higher power speaks to me, telling me that I've been on this beautiful gone through this beautiful transformation. And we never stop growing. We never stop going through transformations. We go through many transformations in our life. No one is perfect. God doesn't expect us to be perfect. God gives us the challenges and everything that we go through in our life to help us grow into the person that we are, to help us be more spiritual beings, to help us be more like this Queen of Cups, to be unconditionally loving towards every person that we come into contact with. Now, the only bad thing about this is that you need to be aware that we're at a spiritual, we're always at a spiritual warfare. There's always spiritual warfare going on. So there's always people coming at you when you step into your power, when you step into your growth, that are trying to drag you fucking down into the dark. Because the devil doesn't want to lose. But the thing is that if you do the spiritual work, you do the grief work, you do everything that you're meant to do, and you become this Queen of Cups, this loving, kind, gentle person, you are always going to be protected. Now, if you're in the dark, you're not receiving any protection, because even what people don't realize is even if they choose to do things from the darkness of the world through the devil, you still have rules and regulations that you have to follow because God's still in charge. If you decide that you want to do witchcraft and you're doing it in the deep darks of hell, what do you think you're creating for yourself? There are many, many, good witches. People look at witches, and I get like this. People are like, she does spells on me. She does spells to get her our money. She this, that. Well, for one thing, I've been single for 8 fucking years, so I'm not doing love spells on people, obviously, because if I wanted to, I could have them. I'm just very picky because I've gone through such a dramatic thing in my many things when it comes to love relationships in my life that I'm not settling for less. I'd rather be alone than I would to have to deal with what I've dealt with in the past. Now, was it just that one person? No, it was both of us. They were toxic relationships. They were karmic relationships that were meant to teach us both something. And so it took me 45 years to realize that. Now, maybe one day my knight in shining armor will come in and I'll have love in my life. If not, I will reach to the higher power for the love that I'm not receiving from other human beings. With that being said, so the next card is peace. So peace is coming into your life. If you haven't recognized that yet, or you haven't felt like you have that peace where you can wake up and just be very grateful for each and every day, you're at peace. You don't allow the outside world to come in and disrupt that peace. Because again, the devil's always wanting to disrupt our peace. Don't allow the devil to disrupt that peace. That peace is you being spiritual. That peace is you knowing who you are. That peace is you giving yourself those cups of love that you're not receiving from the outside world and still being satisfied. The peace card is clarified with the Five of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is conflict, quarreling, competition. So this is what people are trying to create in your life to take away this peace. Because again, this represents the devil. This represents God. Remember that. Remember. And if you are the person that is constantly creating conflict and quarreling and competition in somebody's life, all you're doing is creating this in your life. And all that is helping this person receive this peace. Self-esteem. So, you know, our self-esteem, people look at it as like being cocky. And there are people that are cocky, that are overly self-confident, that think that their shit doesn't stink, which they're the ones that need to check their ego at the door. Self-esteem is knowing that you deserve better, knowing that you love yourself enough not to settle for less, knowing that, you know, when these people are causing this conflict and quarreling, saying bad things about you, spreading rumors, that you have enough self-esteem to keep smiling, to keep the peace still in your life, to still have that spiritual growth, to still turn to God and for advice, to ask God to please help you remove this out of your life, because God will. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors will. At times, you know, like, people will continue to do this to you to keep you down, to keep you bound to the dark. And I'm telling you, if you are connected to the higher power, to your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and you have self-love and self-respect, your fucking ancestors, your angels, and your guides are going to go to war. They're going to go to the higher angels, and they're going to say, enough is a fuck enough. And those higher angels are going to be like, yep, time to cut this shit out. These people constantly are doing this to you or somebody else, and we've fucking had it, and we're going to stop it. So, if you are on the end of doing this, watch out, because it's fucking coming, and I'm telling you. If not, know that you are here. That you've proven to God that you have enough self-worth and self-love not to let people stop you from growing in the direction that you need to be. The self-esteem card is clarified with the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this is being at, like, oh no, this is initial accomplishment. This is possible partnership. So because you've had this self-esteem and you probably waited for the right partner to come in, like I was explaining, this is what's coming in. Somebody, it could be a fire sign, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sees that you love yourself enough, that you give yourself enough love, that they really, I'm hearing that they really appreciate it, that they really find it to be very attractive, to be very sexy, to be very, like, it's drawn them in. Now, again, somebody, which could be a fire sign, is trying to stop this possible partnership. They're trying to knock your self-esteem. But again, I feel like instead of this being a negative reading, I think this is the positives of what people are trying to do and how you are handling this situation, which is fucking beautiful, which is what God wants, which is what we work every day, and what a spiritual people that are surrendering to the divine, knowing that God is going to keep us safe, is going to help us up when people knock our self-esteem, teaching us to have enough self-love and self-respect, not to let anybody stop us from achieving the things that we want to achieve. This is a message that is, okay, people have hidden agendas, but this is a beauty of the hidden agendas, because what Spirit's doing is using these people that are competing against you, that are causing you conflict, to create and allow you to grow into the strong, beautiful, and handsome person that you are. We have indecision. So maybe in the past, people have really hindered you from being able to make decisions. Maybe what's being hidden is people are now seeing the truth of why decisions weren't being made in your life, or maybe it's you asking, why are people not making the correct decisions when it comes to me? Why are people not seeing the truth of what's been going on here? Who's been causing this? Maybe there are people that are having indecisions in traditional values, not sure that they're wanting to step into spiritual growth because their traditional values have told them that this is evil, when in reality it's the opposite, is what people need to realize. Spirituality is being able to worship the higher power, live in love and light in any aspect that we want, as long as it's unconditionally loving to ourselves and to other people. The indecision card is represented by the fucking Hierophant. We all know what I think of the Hierophant. This is a fucking devil, but this is in a religious organization. This is a leader that's corrupt, that has made your life or other people have indecision about who you are, what was really happening in your situation. This is family traditions that need to be fucking broke. Because you know what? We can create our own family traditions. Every time that we start a family outside of our family that we were raised in. I was raised in the dark, and by God, I lived in the dark for so long. I was so blind to what my family traditions were. And I'll tell you, when I stepped out, my family disappeared. Literally, the only person that talks to me in my family is my sister. Thank God. Thank God for her. Thank you, God, for my sister. Sorry. I'm not going to cry because I don't want to be sad today. I miss my family. But my family chose this over me. And I have to go through the grief work. I have to work through it, and I have to continue moving on, because it's my time to have happiness and love and light in my life. Not darkness, not family traditions, not my family judging me or making me indecisive about my decisions. I don't care. I'm a free spirit. I am free to live and do the things I want, as long as I'm not harming another person. With that being said, the next card I have is the Star again. So we have the Star twice in this reading, which is a sign of Aquarius. This is hope. This is, deceit. You have had and continue to have hope in whatever you were going through. And I've seen the light flicker on my phone, and so that's confirmation that the universe recognizes that you have never given up hope in your situation. You are going to receive the wishes that you have asked for. You have moved away from the darkness into the light. It's so weird because the Star card, hope, is clarified by the devil. Look at these people on this card. Look at this devil. And then look at the people naked and bound to him. This is what has been holding you back in your life. This is what people were bound to around you. This is what people chose over loving you. But instead of you giving in to this devil, you never lost hope. And you're being rewarded for that. People, if you're here, if you're addicted to sex, if you're having sex with numerous people, if you're in a relationship and you're bringing people into that relationship, having orgies or threesomes, this is what you're bound to. You're not bound to the light. You're bound to the devil. I don't agree with that. I was very sexually abused when I was a child. This is what my family has hid and has kept in the dark for a long time. It's not in the dark anymore. They beat me down. They kept me bound to the devil by telling me that I wasn't good enough, that I was crazy. They made people think I was crazy. They told me my spiritual gifts were the devil, when in reality, this is what they were. I no longer am bound like this to the devil. No matter what people say and do about me, because people constantly are gossiping about me. People are constantly spreading rumors. My family has, totally destroyed my reputation. They have hurt me so very deeply, but I never gave up hope. And because of that, the devil has no hold on me, and it's releasing the people that I love around me. It's showing the people that, we all make mistakes. even at the deepest, darkest times of our life. Even the people that have abused me sexually, mentally, physically, we have to release, because this is all that binds us to. We've stayed bound to this. We have to learn to go through the grief work. We have to learn to heal from past wounds. We have to learn to forgive people even if they were monsters. Because if not, we're keeping ourselves bound to the darkness. We have the Eight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Absolute change is coming into your life. What's being hidden is that change for the good. All of these cups are full of love, which is going to bring change into your life. I feel that you've been on a journey that you were able to give yourself all 8 of these cups. And if you haven't quite reached these 8 of cups, you're on your way. But change is coming into your life. People are recognizing who you are. People are recognizing the changes that you've made in your life to rid this from your life. You're not perfect. Do we all dip down into the darkness? Of course, because we all live in the dark and light, people. We're not saints. None of us. Our thought process can take us down into the dark. The reality of being able to live in the light and dark is, if you get too far down in the dark, can you pull yourself out? That is the question. That is the answer. It's not that we all have to vibrate in the light all the time, because that's not reality, because none of us are perfect. Remember, we need to balance them out. We need to live more in the light, of course. We need to surrender to God himself, knowing that God will help us dig ourselves out of those fucking dark times in our lives. We don't turn to other people to do that. We turn inside ourselves as the hermit, and we turn and surrender to God, to our angels, our angels, guides, and ancestors, and that is the key. The Eight of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I don't know if I said that, is clarified with the Seven of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is defending your position, overcoming obstacles. People are hearing what you've gone through. People are seeing what you have been put through. I feel like people are wanting you to have to defend your position, but in reality, you don't have to defend yourself against anyone. You know the truth. God knows the truth, and that's all that matters. Remember that. I think the change that's coming in is that you no longer will have to do this. You will have freedom from having to do this, because you've had to do this your entire life, because all the people around you have put you in a position or have made your life so difficult that you've constantly been doing this. And what God is telling you is you don't have to do this anymore. The people that did this to you are the ones that are going to have to do this. That's what's being hidden. We have the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Reward, baby. I'm telling you, this is not a negative reading. This isn't hidden agendas. This isn't deceit that is going to pull you back to the devil. This is the rewards of you pulling yourself away from all this deceit that was around you, for seeing everything and seeing it for what it truly was, what the reality of it was, for allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to have enough self-love and self-respect to change, to want to change, to have hope that this was going to work out, because you're going to be rewarded. You are going to be rewarded with all of the wishes that you have wanted. Will they all come in at once? I don't know. I'm not God. I speak the word of God. I get downloads. That's how I do my readings. But am I truly here to say that you're going to receive every fucking wish tomorrow? No. It could come in one at a time. Maybe they're already coming in. You know, like me, I was homeless all winter. I lived in my car all winter. I was able to get an apartment. I was able to obtain a job to help me do that. I had a church or an organization help me. Thank you, God, so much. But in reality, I started a job that I was very happy at. I was doing really well, and then it changed like a blink of an eye. People started talking about me. People started trying to drag me down into the darkness. My reality, I went from taking 1,000 steps forward to taking those 1,000 steps back plus 100. So what did I do? I recognized it. I went within. I quit my job. Now I'm jobless again. I have no money. But right now I have a roof over my head. I've had enough food to feed my dogs. I have enough food to feed myself. I am surrendering to the divine. I no longer am going to allow people to do that to me. I don't deserve it. I am a good person. Am I perfect? No. But I know better. In reality, from before, I would have stayed with that job and ate shit and just been angry and anxious and just, been soaking in all this negative energy and all this badness into my life. But instead, I was like, you know what? I'd rather be homeless than have people treat me unfairly and treat me less than what I deserve. So I quit my job. So I am jobless, which is very scary. So if you'd like to donate to my channel, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Please. Anyways, so the Four of Wands is a reward. It is clarified with the Queen of Swords. This is Libra. So maybe you are being rewarded with a Libra coming into your life. This is my daughter to me. My daughter's a Libra. Also, though, there is two scenarios here. I can't always just put myself into everything because this Queen of Swords is a witch. She, to me, this is a very dark witch. Not saying that my daughter's that way, not saying every Libra is like that, because I love Libras. Libras are beautiful, beautiful people. It depends on where they're vibrating at. Remember that when I talk about people. I could be a Cancer, but if I'm not vibrating on a high, loving, unconditionally loving vibration, and I'm vibrating on a low, dark, that Queen of Cups isn't representing you. So remember that, or me. I think this is the person that was fucking causing a lot of your problems in your life. She's been coming out in my readings a lot. She represents somebody that is, just conceited, but in a bad way, because she's very, very, very unhealthy. She has low self-esteem. She's very jealous of other people. She will do anything and everything to create conflict in somebody's life, even use black magic and magic. I feel like this person was part of the problem causing all these issues in your life, that you had to defend your position regarding this person. But in reality, this person, all the shit that they've done to you is boomeranging straight back to them, hitting them right in the fucking face. Bam, 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 I say. Because what we put out into the universe is exactly what the fuck we get back. And it's coming back around, people. So are you vibrating high? Are you vibrating low? Are you on good karma? Or are you on bad karma? That's the question. Two of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There are two men on here. So this could be for maybe my viewers that are into the same sex. Doesn't have to be. This is just how it portrays it on this card. This is a very important union. This is two people coming together in love, having lots of success, having lots of happiness, building a home, building a life together that is going to be full of love. And this is my twin flame card. This is my soulmate card. I think this Queen of Swords was trying to stop this. To be honest, I think a lot of you, if you are apart from your twin flame or a soulmate, that you know this person, you've met this person, you know who this person is. This Queen of Swords was using magic, was using sex magic, was creating a life for this person that was bringing the same sex partners into it. I think this person has something on your person about them being with the same sex. And this person's ashamed, which they shouldn't be. You know what? Sexual, no matter what I feel and how I incorporate sex into my life and how I feel people should be, that's only my opinion. I don't judge people. I have no right to judge other people. Because for one thing, I've been judged harshly and I've been judged unfairly. And for me to judge somebody else that has maybe experimented with other sex or same-sex partners wouldn't be right. But this Queen of Swords is holding something over this person's head, or was in the past. This person was also doing sex magic. That's what's being hidden. This person was doing magic. This person is a black witch. I mean, like dark black witch, not black colored skin. This is like being bound to darkness, to the devil. This person is evil, and this person is getting their fucking karma. That's what's being hidden. And it's not going to be hidden for very much longer, because I'm telling you, this union's coming into your life because that's one of your rewards. The Two of Cups is clarified with the Ten of Cups. What did I just get done saying? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is what's coming towards you. This happy home. This happy love. Everything that you've ever desired in love is coming straight towards you. Your union. And you know why? Because Spirit is bringing this union together. It's a very important union. If it is a twin flame union, this is written in the stars. Not any type of magic, not any type of bullshit, not any type of gossip is going to keep this union from coming together. We have the Magician. I love this card. Not. Sign of Gemini. There's been a lot of black magic and deceit and hidden agendas being done. There's been a lot of black magic done. People have been using and abusing their gifts by hurting other people, by keeping this apart, by even maybe doing magic to where somebody was with the same sex partners when they're not even into that. But because of magic, they were. This is a sign of Gemini or Aquarius. I look at it as a Gemini card, definitely. There's been a lot of magic done. And if you notice on this card, look at the snakes. There's been a lot of snakes around all this. A lot of people know the truth, but their magic isn't working. It's being reflected off of you and sent straight back to them, or being reflected off of your person and being sent straight back to them. Their lives are crumbling. People are seeing them for the fucking snakes that they are. The Magician is clarified with the Chariot, honey. Sign of Cancer. This is getting on your chariot and moving forward. So if anyone has been using magic, black magic, it's being reflected. And everybody is moving towards their happiness, towards their success, towards the love that they deserve. They're moving on from all this bullshit. They're moving away from these fucking snakes that have been slithering around them, trying to cause them conflict. We have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is good news financially. Somebody's coming in with a message to tell you about good news financially. Something good is coming in. The Page of Pentacles is clarified with the Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is success through efforts, gains, and recognition. Twice this cards came out. My phone's about ready to stop, so I'm going to do as much as I can, and I'm sorry. We have laziness. You're going to be able to be lazy. You're going to be able to enjoy the fruitions of your labor, all your hard work. This is what's being hidden from you. You're going to be able to go on vacations. There is financial gain coming in that's going to set you free because you've gone through this rebirth, this death card. This also could be created because somebody in your life died and you're going to be receiving an inheritance, something that is going to help you financially, that is really going to set you free from all the bullshit that you've gone through in your life. We have, let me see here, the High Priestess, sign of Cancer. The High Priestess sees it all, knows it all. She is so connected to the divine. She is sent here. She is a witch. She is also very, very powerful because she's so connected to God himself. This is a person that is a complete badass that you don't ever want to fuck with. You don't want to lie to because this person's seeing right through all of your lies. This is a keeper of all secrets. The Fool card. Sign of Pisces and Aquarius. She's being set free. She's being set free. People have tried to hinder this High Priestess growth, and she's stepping into her full position. She has a loyal pet. She probably has dogs or a dog that are going to be by her side, and she's stepping off the cliff. I said clit. She's stepping. Oh my God. I didn't mean to say that. But in reality, we say what we're supposed to say when you're a reader or you're psychic. But that's kind of embarrassing. You can tell my face is turning red. Off the cliff into the unknown. Because she has all the secrets and all the knowledge she needs to know. Because she does know where she's going. We have the World. Sign of the universe. Sign of the God. Setting you free. Like this witch's hat blowing in the wind. See how happy she is? The world is setting you free. This is about freedom. Ace of Wands is clarifying the world. The Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is new adventure. This is new way of life. This could even be a pregnancy or a birth. We have Temperance again. Temperance twice in this reading. This is moderation, compromise, healing, balance. See how she's balancing on one foot? Also, she has one eye open. So it's being watched. The universe is watching. The universe is setting you free. This is about freedom. What this is all this deceit that was done to you, all this bullshit that was done to you is all out in the open because somebody's been fucking watching. The Temperance is clarified with the Five of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is feelings of disappointment. This is letdown, betrayal, regrets. This is being able to fill all your cups back up. What was being hidden in the dark is being revealed. Because beyond illusions, everybody's seen beyond the illusions that people were creating in your situation. Spirit is allowing and making people see beyond the illusions that were created. Beyond illusions is clarified with the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is fast progress after delays. This is travel because people are finally seeing the truth of the situation and are being set free. Integrity. Your integrity is fucking spot on. People know that you are full of integrity. That's what you represent. We have the yin and yang sign here in the middle. Somebody sees your integrity and they really, really appreciate that. The world is seeing that. We have the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, clarifying that. This is fast progress after delays. Twice. With that being said, that is what I have for you for what deceit is being hidden from me at this time. I do feel like it's good. I think what it is that the deceit that's been going on in your life a very long time is no longer hidden. With that being said, everybody have a beautiful 4th. Thank you for watching my channel. I love you all so very much. Peace.